Alright guys, we got a 2011 Yamaha V250 here for $900. And the reason we got it for $900 is this thing wasn't going past 25 miles per hour, the previous owner said. She said she heard a pop and it wouldn't go over 25. I'm thinking it's just the carb clean, but we're gonna go through it all. Put new gas, oil change, new spark plugs, and do a carb clean on it. We'll see if we can get it running. Alright, right here is the sight glass to check how much oil you have. You gotta level out the bike, and then this is the minimum mark, this is the maximum. And it should take about 1.4 liters of oil. First thing first, we're gonna undo this cap so the oil can drain faster. Alright, the oil drain bolt is just to the right of this kickstand. It's this bolt right here. So we're just gonna break it loose. And drain all the oil. Alright, the oil filter is just in here, just 3 5mm Allen keys. And this is the filter you want. You can find this at any auto parts store. So we're just gonna break them all loose. Okay, we're just gonna put 1.4 quarts of oil, and then we're gonna check the sight glass to see if we're within the maximum level. But we'll start out with 1.4. Alright, if we tilt the bike over, you can see the oil. And if we hold it level, it's right in between those two marks. So that's it for the oil change. We're gonna do a compression test, make sure the motor's healthy, and we'll go from there. Alright, we think we found the problem on why it was running poorly and only going 25. So we have good spark on cylinder 2. So really good spark, and then on the other side, when we the spark is very weak.
We took off the boot.
Yeah. Very few. So, not sure what that could be. Figured out the problem. So one side wasn't getting good spark, so we decided to switch the coil packs to the one getting good spark, and the other coil pack was getting good spark too. And we just kept switching things over, making sure it was getting power and it had a good ground, and kind of just the same thing was happening. So then we took off the CDI, just unclipped it, and we heard something loose in it. And then we popped this cover off, and some connections were loose in there, so we ordered a new CDI, and we think that's the problem. This one looks aftermarket because there's nothing stamped on it. I think a genuine one is made in Japan and by Denso, so we ordered a genuine one, and that probably should be the problem if you have weak spark, if you're running an aftermarket one of these. Alright, so we finally got a new CDI on it, and now cylinder 1 has spark, cylinder 2 has spark. They both spark good, but the bike still wasn't starting, so we dug into the carburetor. You just have to take off the tank, and the bowl right here is 4 screws, and the bowl should come off just like this. It's on, and then we can get access to our jets here and clean them. So the idle jet was clogged, that's probably why it wasn't starting. Here's the main jet, and you should be able to see a perfect circle through the main jet. That's how you know it's clean. Then we cleaned the idle jet too. Then we just sprayed the bowl with carb cleaner, got it all cleaned, and hopefully she should be running now. So we're gonna give it a shot now.